Mic check. Mic check. Waifu. Tell, is that you?
Spring is coming.
This is episode 195 of Mic Check Waifu. As always, it's brought to you by Lube Complex and Don't Talk Shop. It's also brought to you by Patreon, patreon.com/Mic Check Waifu, where you get early access to the video versions of the podcast. You get access to the After Story podcast, where a new episode just dropped. Definitely by the time you're hearing this, but it dropped the day we're recording it. The After Story 59. It is anxiety in the top 5 rappers, our top 5 rappers. So make sure you go to patreon.com/Mic Check Waifu and support us at $1 or above to get access to that conversation and many other conversations that are timeless, to be honest. There's some topical topics, but also brought to you by Patreon producers. These folks support us at the producer status on the podcast. Shout out to AB, Aaron Brown, Dre, the GOAT G, Johnny from Shogo High, Ked the Pro from Chaotic Culture and Shogo High, Explicitly, Monique Williams, Nachi, and Saphir. Thank you so much for producing this and many other episodes of the podcast. We truly couldn't do this without y'all. We appreciate y'all. We hope y'all love the we know y'all love the after story. Shout out to y'all for commenting on the after story and stuff like that. We appreciate y'all for listening. Those are, to be honest, man, that's my favorite body of work that we do. I don't know about Tell, but I fucking love that podcast.
Oh yeah, it's great, bro.
We probably could have got by just doing a regular podcast and been fine. To be fair,
that might end up being the second one.
But the after story is fire. It's too good. It's too good. Also, welcome to Mic Check Waifu, where we discuss anime topics. We keep you up on seasonal anime as well as recommendations we give throughout the seasons. Today is a special day. We do this every year with every season of anime since probably like episode 40, 50 of Mic Check. I don't remember when we started doing our seasonal breakdowns, but we are here to give you another seasonal breakdown of the spring season, which is coming relatively soon, within a couple of weeks. About 2.5. Yeah, it's about 2.5, 3 weeks. But before we do that, I gotta ask my brother, how you feeling tonight?
Man, I just told Polo about me getting social engineered,
swindled, if you will.
Yeah, I got El Kabonged.
El Kabonged.
But we good. I'm good, bro. Like legit, I'm good. I was, I'm preparing for this competition, and I actually just realized this is one of the biggest competitions in the nation for amateurs. So now I feel a little bit more pressure.
Is it? So it takes place here?
Yeah, it's in Houston. So yeah, I actually, like I said, this is one of the biggest competitions in the nation for amateurs, and apparently a lot of the amateurs that do well here go to like the main, like Arnold and stuff. So yeah, we gonna see. I'm not nervous because I don't really get like performance anxiety or nothing like that. I just go and do my thing. So
y'all should have saw Tell at the talent shows back in high school. Hilarious.
Oh yeah, first of all, don't even bring those up.
Yo, they were fire though. They were fire.
Trash-tastic. But yeah, man. I'm excited. How you doing, bro? How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm doing pretty good. Been watching this show from the recommendation roulette. I'm going to talk about it today, and it's going to have some spoilers, so I'll let you know when that's coming. But it's probably coming really soon. But oh boy, I've been doing pretty good, man. Pretty good. I'm feeling a little bit restless, but other than that, we all right. We all right.
Why so restless? Is it the recommendation?
No, not necessarily. I wish it was because of that. Other reasons, other silly stuff, but you. It is what it is. That'll take care of itself like always. Tell. Now it's time to get into this anime shit. What is your episode of the week this week?
Um, I'm not gonna say the Angel Next Door because I'm gonna let you have that one. It's gonna be between either the homie in My Hero Academia or
they can never be one.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. It can never be. I'm gonna go with My Hero Academia.
Good choice. Great choice. I'm glad you chose that choice because then that means I can choose Angel Next Door. Angel Next Door keeps getting even better. I'm probably gonna cut that out. anyway, Angel Next Door is my episode of the week. Obviously, really great.
It's a no-brainer.
Really great episode this week again. It never seems to fail my weeks. That's why I always watch it last. Well, obviously outside of the recommendation. Speaking of that, for those of you that don't know, we do recommendations roulette usually on every episode. A couple of weeks ago, about 3-4 weeks ago, before we started even talking about doing a spring. I think that's the episode we did start talking about when we're gonna do this spring episode, but I digress. We do our recommendation roulette where we pick a year and we normally recommend an anime from that year to you guys to watch. This time, or a few weeks ago, we decided to recommend each other a show from the year that was selected. And then I ended up getting the Monogatari series and Tail ended up getting Initial D. So that happened, and we both watched the first season, and we just decided like, hey, we want to continue. So we continued to watch. I continued to watch the Monogatari series. I think Tail continued to watch Initial D, and we've been enjoying it. So to touch on the recommendation roulette early, because we got a lot to get to for the summer's stuff. So I'm gonna try to keep it short for you. This is gonna have some spoilers if you haven't seen the Monogatari series. I strongly suggest you watch it. Please watch it if you haven't. Now, what you have to understand that there's a lot of text, a lot of talking, and it's so important. All of the talking is so important that you got to keep up with it. But a season 2, I'm on the second season of the Monogatari series, which is technically the fourth thing I'm watching outside of the third thing I'm watching outside of the OVA, right? So if I don't count the OVA, I'm watching the third season technically. Oh, this shit is fire, bro. It continues to be fire. What's killing me is that what they do so well is that they do simultaneous lines very, very well. So the simultaneous lines that's going on is between the black cat, Hanikawa. Okay, she had a situation to where she's emotionally summoning apparitions, and it's causing this whole storyline. But at the same time that's happening, our main character is off doing something completely fucking different. He ended up doing some time travel shit, okay? But when I say everything is done so well, everything coagulates together so fucking well that it's just unbelievable. Like, you have a situation in the first 3 episodes of the season. It's like the main character, he's basically missing the entire first 3 episodes. And the other characters, the side characters that we're focusing on in the first 3 episodes are like, we don't know where he is. We got a text message from him. Something ain't right. He misspelled stuff. And then like the next six episodes down the line, they kind of show what goes on, and it's all happening simultaneously at once. And then the way they kind of weave and interweave with each other and flow and ebb, and it's just it's kind of a masterpiece in that. And in the realm of storytelling, when it comes to this anime, it's truly a masterpiece. I am on the last episode of the second season, and it's beating my ass right now because the second to last episode left me on such a fucking cliffhanger, and I had to record the show because it's getting late. Like, it's already 11:49 p.m. for us, and we're recording right now. And Tail always got to wake up early, and I'm exhausted. I'm sure y'all can see in my eyes if you're watching the video version of this podcast, but I'm as soon as we turn this off, I'm watching that last episode because it's fucking blowing my mind at how good it is.
So
Go ahead.
So first things first, I want to say y'all already know I love my brother Polo. That's crazy. I'm loving that he loving the show. But I'm gonna tell you how I know he feeling the show. I worked with Polo for a while, and I remember working with Polo. I ain't never heard this man say "oh" or as much as he did. It's like he is in he in his mind about Monogatari right now. He like, what's about to happen next, and I love it.
Yeah,
I
it's
absolutely love it, bro. This is insane.
because it's like you know.
And he's right with the dual lines, because there's so much context in between like the dual lines when they're doing these multiple conversations, or even like the storylines, like how things are intersecting and going. He's so right, because it all is heading to the same place. You just got to watch it to see it get there.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. I'm on a fucking climax of the second season. I'm like, I know there's more. There's a lot more. I'm looking forward to it more than probably I have any other show in a very long time. I probably say I'm equally looking forward to continuing watching this series just as much as I'm looking forward to watching the next episode of My Hero. Like the way My Hero has been this season, I've been feeling it that way about this Monogatari series in general. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. People getting blown back.
Y'all can see me smiling.
Even though they was already blown back. It's crazy. It's a crazy show, man. It truly is crazy. Very, very good. Now, what I noticed, and I didn't notice this until I watched the first fucking 3 episodes of the season, is that Hanekawa, or whenever the screen flash and it's a number, the number sequentially goes up. Okay, it just goes up. I didn't know what that was until I watched this particular season, these first 3 episodes. So Hanekawa mentions it. She says, "Wait, why are we skipped some chapters?" I'm like, "Oh, the fucking numbers that flash on the screen for 2.2 seconds, not even 2.2, 0.5 seconds, is many chapters. They're just many chapters. Whenever you see those numbers go up, that means it's progression. And during her particular episodes, when it was going up sequentially, it skipped a few numbers. And she said, "Wait, we skipped a couple chapters." I'm like, "Oh shit, those are chapters." Now I'm paying closer attention. We were skipping chapters because spoilers. We were skipping chapters because she was in her apparition form and she couldn't remember what the fuck happened. Oh, it was fucking phenomenal, bro. It's fucking phenomenal. It's a masterclass story. I'm sorry. Moving on to Initial D. How did you feel about the second season? Second stage of Initial D.
Yeah, second stage.
It's only 13 episodes.
The second stage, I feel like the supporting cast became significantly better. And I mean, like, their roles within the show are more defined now, right?
Interesting.
Because I feel like in that first season, the supporting cast, I was like, why are you even here, bro? I am so tired of you.
They were just an obstacle.
But I feel like every supporting cast character this season had a reason. They were all good. Like I liked every character this season. Nice. Every single character. There was not a single character this season I didn't like. The animation upgraded. So like the CGI in the cars just significantly better. Even the 2D art significantly better. And I mean, this is still like I said, old ass anime, bro.
Yeah, early 2000s.
It's still not even. I think like this is still.
Yeah, I think you're right.
But even so, like let's even forego that, right? Mm-hmm. It looks good for the age and sounds good still. Like the actual car, the car sound really good. His car, and I had to go back and look at this. The engine sounds different in this second season, but it happens because he blew his engine.
How to get another one put in it?
Yeah, he got a new engine put in, and it's basically like not a Formula One engine, but it's like one of those like actual legit professional race car engines put into his A6.
Damn, I forgot all about this, man.
And Buddy is going mayhem ape shit. I mean, he only had one race in it for real, but it's been crazy. Yeah, this season, and it does feel a lot better when it's condensed into this.
Yes.
So I'm not 100% like in love with the car idea, but I do really enjoy the characters a lot more now. And I'm almost at the point in this show where if the car part was not a part of it, I would still enjoy it. You know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah, 100%. I would enjoy this
Interesting.
anime without actually watching them drive.
That's
100%.
crazy.
I feel like the driving is not even the most important part. Like if you just gave me him like in the car thinking about what he's doing next, like without actually showing me the car driving, I would 100% still love this shit.
Dog, you really make me want to rewatch this, man.
Because it's like it's all about the thought process. It has nothing to really do with like I don't give a flying care a shit in the world about how them actually driving looks, because at this point it's like I got the idea, right? I've grasped that concept. Now it's still about the development of our main character's personality and how he's driving and what he's thinking about. Season 1, it still didn't feel like he was committed to being a racer. This season, he didn't lose, but he had his first taste of failure, right? He had an experience to see what losing could be like because he made a mistake. And it's so just overall interesting. Like 100%, if it was just all context, like no visuals of them actually driving, I would still 100% want to watch this anime, bro.
You want to know what's so wild about that?
What?
Is that it's the opposite of Blue Lock. Blue Lock, I would rather them play more soccer than all this fucking inner monologue demon this and inner monologue that for 45 minutes, even though the episode's only 25 minutes. Literally the entire show is them inner monologuing in freeze frames. I would rather them be kicking the ball.
100%. Just kick the ball down the lane, bro.
Not do all this talking. That's crazy. Now I really want to rewatch it to find out if that's true.
I mean, I'm look, I 100%. Even if because I have been watching it in dub.
Oh yeah.
I'm almost certain if I just had my eyes closed, I would enjoy this. I would 100% still enjoy this, and that's actually wild. Because I went into this thinking I'm about to hate this anime. Even the first few episodes, I was like, I don't care. Then you get like halfway through the first season, you're like, no, I do care. I care. And then you get to this part, and that's like, what happened between that first season and this that you just like, no, this is fire. I like this, bro. I like this. So yeah. Basically in this second season, and I mean slight spoilers basically, but in this second season, he essentially races someone who has a Lancer Evo 3.
Ooh, yeah. I remember that car.
I know you do. But yeah, the Lancer Evo 3, right? 4-wheel drive. It's a beast, right? And they, you know what's funny is that they show the first episode, they show this Lancer Evo 3 dude just racing around, and they show the Mitsubishi logo, and I'm like, y'all sponsored now? Is that what it is?
No, it's just when you show a Lancer, you got to show that Mitsubishi logo. It's a Japanese staple.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying, but like, I'm like, so this is about to be the big bad, right? And I'm thinking, there's no way but bro beat a Nissan GTR, but the Lancer Evo 3 is about to be hard because the GTR is quite literally the same as the Lancer Evo 3.
Well, the Lancer could be upgraded more though than the
GTR is faster, more power, better 4-wheel drive, launch control
at base.
The only thing the Lancer Evo the only thing the Lancer Evo 3 I think has better is the I think the turbo can be different. I think the turbo is better.
You can upgrade that joint even higher too.
And I think the brakes are better. But in overall, like I think horsepower, I think the actual Nissan GTR has better downforce, so it's better uphill. Maybe the Lancer Evo is better downhill. I'm not sure. But either way, I that's my limited car knowledge. I don't know a ton about cars. But I do know that Initial D, this is good.
I want to watch it again, man. I got so much to watch, bro.
That's exactly how I feel every time you bring up Monogatari. I'm just like, bro, I gotta go back and watch it because I'm so hyped every time you talk about it, and I'm good. Like, I miss like the school scenes, and you know, I love how they did like there were so many scenes where like you look at the negative space. And like how they're in this place where there's supposed to be people, but it's really only the people that matter are there.
Yep.
but it almost still doesn't feel like entirely empty, even though they leave that negative space empty. That show is so fucking good, bro.
It's crazy. It's crazy. It's like you don't even care that artistically it's not much to it. It's just a lot of shapes and colors. But like that's fine because it's so it's storytelling accentuates that so brilliantly that it's just perfect. It just flows so perfectly. Okay. Let's get out of here before we end up being on that for 30 minutes. Let's get into the spring, man. Let's do how we normally do. We start off with ours, and then we go into there. Wait, do we go start off with theirs and go into ours, or do we? Fuck it, we're gonna start off with ours and go into theirs. How about that? Let's do that. All right. Welcome to the spring season preview.
You know what? Hear me out.
I'm hearing you out.
We got to get a seasonal preview like theme song or something.
That'd be kind of fire. Yeah. Like different ones for different seasons. That'd be funny.
Yeah.
That'd be fire, actually. We'll see. We'll get into that. Okay. So this season, there's a lot that I will say that's how can I say this? It's not as stacked as the winter, I should say. Not as much anime as the winter time, right? Which I'm kind of looking forward to because I kind of want to do this recommendation roulette thing again with another show. Hopefully it be as good as it's been going for us right now, but I kind of want to do it again with more shows to just kind of dive into stuff, older stuff, and not just particularly the newer seasonal stuff, which I think is a nice change of pace for us. But all right, let's just start. Let's start off with the top row as we always do. We are using myanimelist.co. myanimelist.co. Make sure you're following us at myanimelist.co/user/polobornflower/King Teliano. So you can see when we watch stuff. Well, when I watch stuff, because I always update it as I go. Until updates it later.
Right before we
record that. So yeah, just make sure you follow us on there. But we're using the Annie list. We just clicked browse and we hit spring, and it brings up the most recent spring season for us, and it breaks it down in a nice like row for us for it to look through. So looking at the first row, probably one of our most anticipated, both most anticipated. I'm just gonna say it's probably Demon Slayer, right? Season 3.
I'm glad you ain't say Dr. Stone.
Demon Slayer season 3. We're gonna get there. But that's airing in 27 days. Is the Swordsmith Village arc. We know that Tanjiro's sword broke in that last battle. I've heard word on the street is that, and this comes from Ufotable themselves, I think. This has been the strongest animation season that they've ever had.
That is
crazy.
Insane.
It's crazy. Now here's how we're not okay. Listen, we're not just fanboys of Demon Slayer for the animation. Okay, as y'all know, we are very contextual type of guys. And those that hate on Demon Slayer, we feel like y'all hate for no reason. We feel like y'all hate because it became extremely popular. And you got to be on the contrary of everybody else. We get it. We get those people that are out there and they exist. So there's no hard feelings for y'all hating the show that just because it's popular, just because people claim it is better than whatever show you Attack on Titan or whatever show you love. I don't care. It doesn't even matter. It's irrelevant. This show is actually good. The story is actually good. I think it's going to continue to get better as it goes on. To be 100% honest with you, I don't think there's a way it gets worse.
It's hard to think about the fact that people still hating on the show in any context when the manga did so well.
That's why they hate it, though. That's exactly why they hate it, because it did better than their One Piece, because it did better than their
Attack on Titan,
because it did better than Attack on Titan and their sales and stuff. They just say, well, this is overhyped. This is Demon Slayer trash, or whatever they say. It doesn't fucking matter. It's you hate it because you hate it. That's fine. Nobody cares, to be honest. To be fair, the show is actually really good. The story is really good. Very intense, great fights. Some of the best fights you'll probably ever see. And again, not just because of animation, but because the characterization that goes on, the way the action is even paced. It seems like when the action starts, it goes and it goes and it goes. You don't have to. They don't really fool around. They just kind of do the damn thing.
Right.
So one of our most anticipated for Mic Check Waifu for sure. Second on our list is Dr. Stone returns in 24 days. How you feeling about this one?
I'm gonna definitely watch it, but 100%. Like, I'm not particularly excited.
I hope it's better.
Hear me out though. Like, I feel like what gives me a hope that it will be better is that they are going to, like, you know, a new world, right? Mm-hmm. There's no choice but to move forward and progress, right?
Finally, yeah.
I feel like when Dr. Stone first started, we were so into it.
Oh God, it was so good.
The progress was there. And it became stagnated once they kind of like started to set up the home base. It almost was like we was watching a survival game.
Yeah.
But like just not executed well.
Right.
With mad Bill Nye moments without actual Bill Nye. So it was like it was just okay. So I hope that the fact that there is no choice but to move forward makes this better.
Right. And again, for those of you that don't know, our Dr. Stone love started with, like most of you, extreme hype. Absolutely loved it for the first, what would you say, about 5-6 episodes?
For sure, yeah.
Where shit was mysterious and concerning, and the way Senku moved and the way that just our characters was moving, period, was fire. Until he got to the village. When he got to the village, that's when shit changed for us. It became this weird, just a science project of the week show. Like Tell said, Bill Nye the Science Guy without Bill Nye, with terrible comedic timing, who I just couldn't find funny in any bit of the slightest. It seemed like it was written for kids when it clearly has mature themes. So I was very confused on the direction it was trying to go with his storytelling. But I will say that I'm looking forward to this because of what you said. We finally got the real crew back together. Okay. So the real crew plus the new ones that he essentially added on to his little posse or whatever, to the village, that is hopefully that gets better, because I loved what those characters were. I think Dr. Stone didn't get good until the last episode, and the last episode was just okay of season 2. So again, I'm hoping this is better now that we're going to a new world, like you said. So I'm looking forward to it, only in the hopes of watching it get better. That's all I'm here for. Next on our list is Hell's Paradise. Hell's Paradise is a very popular manga, apparently, that a lot of people was looking for. Yeah, me either. A lot of people was looking forward to this one. Produced by Mappa, to my surprise. I'm not surprised at all. Yeah, looking at the trailer looks really, really good. I don't know if you've seen it yet.
I haven't, no.
But it does look.
Synopsis?
Yeah, we could do that. Can you do that for me? I'm gonna go grab my glasses.
Go ahead, gotcha. All right. Hell's Paradise. The Edo period is nearing its end. Gabimaru, a shinobi formerly known as the strongest in Gakuri, who is now a death row convict, is told that he will be acquitted and set free if he can bring back the elixir of life from an island that is rumored to be the Buddhist Pure Land Sukhavati. In hopes of reuniting with his beloved wife, Gabimaru heads to the island along with the executioner Yamada Asamune Sagiri. Upon arriving there, they encounter other death row convicts in search of the elixir of life, as well as a host of unknown creatures, eerie man-made statues, and the hermits who rule the island. Can Gabimaru find the elixir of life on this mysterious island and make it back home alive? Probably not. Let's be real.
Honestly, yeah, I'm gonna be real with you. I think this is gonna be like a very typical
shonen kind of thing.
Shonen kind of joint, yeah, which is not my forte.
I'm gonna tell you what I think it's gonna remind us of. I think you probably didn't watch it, but it's gonna remind me of Bakumatsu Bad Boys and Revengers. Bakumatsu Bad Boys was Revengers, but with more comedy. But I found Bakumatsu Bad Boys easier to watch because at least it had the comedy, whereas Revengers is like, just shoot me now. But this could do the actual entire thing better, so I'm still gonna give it a shot, you know.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it could do that entire formula better. I'm not sure yet, but because that's exactly how Bakumatsu Bad Boys start off. They're all death row convicts, and they turn into samurais, and they're out looking for revenge, basically.
So Revenger, clean.
Yeah.
The next one on this list is another one that was popular between the people in our community, and this Oshi no Ko, which is a drama mystery.
Did you read the synopsis on there?
Mm.
So basically, what it is there is a young idol who is pregnant, and she has her baby is basically a reincarnation, and it's more about the child being born into this mysterious world where it's talking about the dark underbelly of the entertainment industry.
Yeah, I'm good then. I'm good. I'm all the way good on that.
I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna give it a go since it's so hyped. But y'all know how this goes. We had to drop some other stuff. So if this ends up on the drop list, don't be mad.
Yeah, I just don't do the idol shit. I think I talk about it all the time on this podcast, but I don't do the music or the idol shit. It's just not my thing.
But you know what you do?
Tony Kawa, Over the Moon, season 2, bruh. Hell yes. I'm excited for this one. For those of you who know, a few seasons back, quite a few seasons back, about a year back, Tony Kawa Over the Moon came out with that fucking dope ass intro that I absolutely loved, and I watched every week because I never watch intros, but I watched this intro every week that it came on because it was just so fire.
Okay, but the first season was just also good, bro.
And the first season was fantastic. The first season was absolutely fantastic. And I truly am looking forward to this. This doesn't have how many days it'll be released or a release date per se, but it's still coming out in the spring, supposedly. Very great comedy romance that's super light. I mean, super light when it comes to, like, we don't have to, it's Angel Next Door-ish, but they're already together. They're fucking married already. So just think about it like that. It's about a guy and a girl who's trying to live the married life as a very young couple. He's early college, so yeah, it's good, man. It's a really good show. Very great characters and surrounding side cast as well. Looking forward to it.
I haven't watched Konosuba yet. So are you gonna be watching Konosubarashi?
I am way behind. I think I only watched season 1, and there's a couple of seasons of this, but I think this is a side story of the witch, of the mage, I should say. Sorry, not witch, but the mage. So I don't know if it's like a real thing.
Yeah, I think I might have watched the first season, but I can't remember because that might have been during the Watchers 100 challenge, and it's some stuff I watched in there that at this point I need to go back and refresh. Sure, but yeah, I might watch that one. But Mashle, this is another one of those very popular ones. Mashle, Magic and Muscles. It's the one right after Konosuba.
Yeah.
Now, I did think about reading this one, but I'm kind of glad I didn't because I hope that it is, everything that the hype has been trying to hype it up for, because people have been trying to get me to read this one. I think for over the last year now.
Interesting.
Been talking about it and trying to get it to be read, but let's I kind of don't want to read the synopsis though. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Okay,
I want to go entirely blind on Mashle.
That's okay. I like that. This one looks weird from the cover, but I'll try it. When it comes to these shonen type shows, I will try them. It is A1 picture, so it will look good. You know what I mean? So
that's a fact.
That's one we can see. Let's skipping past some of these other ones. Let's go to Isekai. I think the English title. I'm gonna go to the English title. Yeah, In Another World with My Smartphone, season 2. Loved season 1. Now this is one of those ones that's just like a guilty pleasure. While it wasn't perfect, maybe it wasn't even good, but but I absolutely enjoyed season 1 from what I remember. Season 1 was a lot of fun to watch, and mostly because it was just fun to watch. It ain't got nothing to do with anything else but that. Other than that's good enough. In Another World with My Smartphone, season 2, I'm looking forward to just because it's season 1 I enjoyed.
No,
I think something we both looking forward to, right? Here.
That's exactly what I was about to say. We both looking forward to this one, right?
Yeah,
Ancient
absolutely.
Magus Bride season 2, bruh. So I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm gonna do a rewatch of the first season.
Ain't no way.
Ain't no way
Ain't no way.
to do a rewatch of the first season.
Yeah, you got time, cuz?
Come on, bruh.
I think the first season 24.
I'm gonna slide them 24 then. What do you mean? Come on, bro. I'm not even gonna hold you. I already know we're gonna ask this question later. This is one of my most anticipated for this season. So I'm excited to watch it. And I'm gonna have to give the first season a rewatch again just to make sure I'm up to date on every little nuance that I can.
Yeah, this is one of the shoujos I actually like a lot. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to this as well. At the beginning of the season of the first season story is crazy. I even love the end of it. I remember it all, so I'm not gonna rewatch it, but I'm definitely looking forward to it. What's this? Your show coming back?
Ranking the Kings.
Ranking the Kings.
Oh yeah, y'all know.
Is this a movie or like a real show? Oh, it looks like a real show, right?
It's the show. Yeah. So, Boji, y'all know my boy Boji is back. We're gonna give Boji all the love.
Queen Highland, the GOAT.
You know, and high key, I don't even disagree with you on that, but I felt like a lot of people didn't agree with you. But
they didn't. Eventually, they came around when they saw what she was doing and why she did it. Her reasoning. I knew it was something more, man. I knew she just looked like it was something more to it, and I'm so glad that they showed that. And I love her so much. Like she's like my favorite wife on the entire show, which there aren't many, to be fair.
I was like, the dead or giant? So you pick one.
Yeah, I think she's probably the only one. But oh no, they had the evil chick too. But whatever, who cares about her? She was a demon, literally. So I'm glad it's coming back too. I enjoyed it. I wasn't as high on it as everybody else was. But I enjoyed it. I think Boji is just an okay character, even through all his hardships. I know there was hardships and stuff, but he was still kind of
bland.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of intentional, but it was supposed to be about his growth as a character, which I thought was just fine. Okay.
I was gonna say, were you gonna say he's just not very much of a conversationist?
It's okay. All right. Anyway.
I'm a dad. I'm allowed to have a dad joker too.
Moving on. Eden Zero season 2. Don't give a flying fuck about that at all.
I was telling a coworker. He was like, what's your least favorite anime? I said, probably Fairy Tail because of the community. And he's like, not Fairy Tail 2? You mean Eden Zero? I was like, yeah, not watching that either.
No,
like, you don't even get a chance.
No. I watched it. That's the thing. I watched, I think, 3 episodes.
I'm telling you, 100 episodes. And I was like, yeah, I'm done.
No, I'm talking about Eden Zero.
Oh, yeah, I ain't touched that. My bad.
Yeah, no, I watched 3 episodes of that. I'm like, yeah. That's a big no. You want to talk about
a copy and paste?
It was a copy and fucking paste, bro. It's just Fairy Tail again with a different skin. Actually, the skin is technically the same.
they just tried to sparkle it up. They changed the spit shine and was like, it's good.
They changed a few hair colors and they changed the power system. That's all they did.
Oh my god,
it's literally the same. Everything else, it's annoying. Okay, let's see if there's anything else that is continuing before we go on to just finding random stuff, which is kind of my favorite thing to do.
The Gundam Witch from Mercury.
Okay, yeah, that's your joint.
Season 2.
Damn, that's quick.
Oh yeah, it's probably gonna be good. I think it says season 2, but I really feel like it's a part 2. You know?
Okay, like another core.
It was 12 episodes, but it's like it came out. This is not even a full like half a year later. You know?
As a matter of fact, you did say it seemed like it wasn't done too, didn't you? I remember it during that episode.
Yeah, so I am excited about that. That looks really good.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff.
Psycho-Pass has a movie coming.
Yeah, problem is normally that stuff like that be recaps of stuff, but I'm not sure. I'll probably take a gander whenever it comes out. You know, the movies don't never ever actually come out to like somewhere we can watch it. So, you know, it's kind of hard to say. All right, now let's move on to the stuff we don't know about and maybe look interesting to us. Get in here. I'm gonna start with this. What is this English title?
How do I switch to English titles again? Hold up.
No, you just go to it, you click into it, and then you scroll down on the left hand side where it says synonyms.
Oh,
So
yeah.
this one here, okay. I got a cheat ability in a different world and became extraordinary even in the real world. Seems kind of interesting. Seems like he can bounce between isekai. I'm gonna read the synopsis for you. A mysterious door stands open, inviting a boy who's been brutally bullied all of his life to take a courageous step forward into the unknown. On the other side, he finds a hoard of priceless artifacts in a world as filled with magic as it is filled with monsters. The most shocking revelation, however, is that he can bring whatever he wants back with him when he returns to Earth. It won't be long before his double life changes him forever. So he goes into another world. It looks like a door opens up, he can go into another world and then goes back to his regular world.
This is saving 80,000 gold.
Oh.
But it's probably gonna be done better. Let's be real.
Yeah, because he's not worried about no gold. Oh yeah, I see. Male protagonist, female harem. That's probably why it got me. There it is.
I feel you. Let me see. This one I'm gonna watch. I'm surprised you ain't bring it up yet. But
we just started.
Insomniacs After School. This is a romance slice of life. Basically, it's about a boy who has a hard time going to sleep, and he ends up meeting another girl who is going through the same thing, except it is not. What is that? What was that vampire anime? Love, Kiss, Love of Kiss.
I have no idea.
I don't know. This is a slice of life anime about essentially two kids who, or I imagine they're kids. Hold on, I'm reading something. Nakami is a studious but cranky and antisocial high schooler who gets on his classmates' nerves. However, his bad attitude comes from the fact that he has a sleeping disorder and frequently spends nights on end without a single minute of sleep. During the preparations for the school festival, he is begrudgingly sent to the school's astronomy observatory to gather cardboard boxes and a place which is said to be haunted by the dire happenings of the now defunct astronomy club. He finds the isolated place a haven right for him to sleep, but while rummaging around, he stumbles upon his classmate Magari Izuki sleeping inside a toppled over locker. So yeah, I think this is gonna be one of them romances that might just be it might be one of those sleepers.
When you put it like that. So when I'm looking at, that's a slice of life, obviously. That reminds me of what's the one that's delayed for 17 years? Kuba Won't Let Me Be Invisible or something like that, which is coming back in 65 days from the time we're recording this, but so long. But this one is the danger is in my heart. So this is about a student fascinated by murder and all things macabre. Koya Taro daydreams of acting out his twisted fantasies on his unexpected classmates, but he encounters an encounter with Ana Yamada, the gorgeous class idol, lights a spark in the darkness of his heart. It's a classic tale of the antisocial boy falling in love with the popular girl, but neither are who they appear to be at first glance. While Karo Toro and Anna defy their expectations of each other and themselves. Of course, this just seems like another one of those, you know what I mean? And I just love them. I just love them so much. I love those stories where the unpopular kid don't get the attention of nobody else but the popular girl. It's fantastic. I'm looking forward to that one. Another one. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say I didn't realize this is one of the anime that some of our friends were talking about. I just read the name and it's Tengoku Daimakyu.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't realize that this is Heavenly Delusion. And that synopsis actually kind of really drew me in.
Talk to me.
All right. So within the safety of the walls, youths are raised in a nursery-style setting by robots. While life there may appear stale on the surface, the children are full of potential and curiosity. In many ways, it's like a slice of heaven. The outside world is a hellscape. It's almost entirely void of anything mechanical and is now inhabited by bizarre yet powerful supernatural beings. Maru, with the aid of Kiriko, is out there crisscrossing what was once Tokyo for heaven, but after searching for so long, maybe heaven is more of a unattainable dream that is potential reality. Than a potential reality. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and watch that one for sure.
Yeah, 100%. Another one that our friends were talking about were my home hero.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about this one though. This seems like another buddy daddies kind of situation that I'm just not that interested in, to be honest. Tetsuo Suo, whatever his fuck his name is, an ordinary salaryman discovers his daughter Rikia has been physically abused by her boyfriend Matsuro Nobuto. Trying to learn about more about him, Tetsuo uncovers Matsuro's scheme to extort money from Rikia's wealthy grandparents and finds out that he is a member of a crime syndicate with a history of murdering his former girlfriends. Filled with rage and fear at the thought of his Rikia being in danger, Tetsuo will end up killing Nabuto with hold on, wait a minute. And with the help of his wife Kansen, successfully disposes of the body. Now, as a member of the syndicate begins to question Nobuto's sudden disappearance, Tetsuo and Kansen must work together to ensure that the safety of their daughter and prevent her from from getting involved in any predicament any further. I don't know. Maybe that's kind of okay.
Hey, look.
Who's this done by? I've never heard of the studio before in my life.
I'm gonna trust you on the slice of life side. If you think it's gonna be solid, I'm gonna take whatever you take.
I don't know if this is gonna be solid, to be honest. It didn't sound. Well, it sounded okay to me. The studio did do Quintessential Quintuplet season 1. So maybe it'll be okay. As far as like animation goes. Because I was looking at the character art and the character art looks kind of stupid. But maybe it's just me judging the book by its literal cover.
What else are you supposed to do, brother?
I know, that's all I got right now.
How are you supposed to know if you don't judge it by its cover? So hear me out.
I'm hearing you out.
I'm gonna need some like regular shonen in my life, and I don't even know if this is regular shonen, but I'm gonna say it's regular shonen. The Marginal Service. I don't even have a synopsis for this.
Oh yeah, damn.
But basically, they look like construction workers, and I don't know if they fixing something, but it looks mad shonen. So I added it to my planning, and I'm just gonna hope it's good, bro. Cause sometimes look, it almost gives me like, cause you know how everyone in Fire Force has the same uniform on.
Yeah.
It almost gives me that vibe to where the fact that it might be pretty solid. I just don't have anything to go off of other than hope.
That's crazy. All right, let's just quickly go through some these other ones that pique our interest. I know this Summon to Another World for a second time. I'm interested in for sure.
I clicked that one as I'm planning to watch.
Yeah. Let's see here. Let's see if we find something else.
You already mentioned the cheat skill.
Chronicles of an Aristocrat Reborn into Another World. That's another good one, obviously. Seems to be another one of those overly powered anime.
The Yamada-kun.
Yamada-kun?
So Yamada come to level 999. No.
Oh yeah, that's a Sojo that I'm probably not gonna watch.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it. Mostly because it's got something to do with games. So basically, she got broken up with. She started playing a game. She found a dude on the game that she likes, but he just wants to play the game. Basically, we're gonna see where this relationship progresses. But yeah, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna go ahead and watch it.
A Galaxy Next Door is another one that was I saw on our Twitter that we're going to talk about here shortly. That may be worth a look.
Yeah, I did add that one to my list as well. Because we got to keep the slice of life on point now.
Yes.
And I hate to say it. I think Polo done messed me up, y'all.
Messed you up? You mean expanded your horizons, brother?
Forget that. You could have if you gave me like some mystery or something like that, I 100% be like, you're right. But no, you gave me slice of life. Now I'm watching dramas and stuff like that.
They're great, bro. They're great.
Ugh. All right. And I'm stuck here.
Because it just makes you want to keep finding good shit, bro. Yeah, man. Let's see here. Let's see if I can find some other stuff here. Maybe we'll get to Twitter. Maybe we'll add more from our friends over at Twitter. Let's get to it. All right.
Dead Mount Death Play. That's the other one that they've been talking about.
What is it?
Dead Mount Death Play. That's another one I think we saw.
That definitely looks shonen as fuck. Okay. King Records produced. Oh no, Geek Toy Studio. They did do Date Alive 5. That's interesting.
Date Alive 5. I thought you said Dead or Alive 5. I was like, that's horrible.
No.
They did Ninja Fushin.
Liar.
They did Plunderer.
Oh no. That's about to be trash, bro.
Oh no, bro. Yo, we can only hope the writer was a god.
That's it.
That's all we can hope for. Oh my god, no.
Yikes, scary.
That was like 3 strikes.
100%. All right, let's go on to Twitter. Crystal Light 10. She says her sleeper is Galaxy Next Door. She's most excited for Ancient Magnus Bride season 2. Side note, putting one in all caps is hilarious because we don't listen. Y'all don't listen, man. Y'all don't listen. Scuba Steve don't really give much context, but he does say my home hero. The synopsis got me. I'm assuming that's a sleeper. I don't know what his most anticipated is. Maybe that's both. Who knows? Steve don't follow directions. We got Rob, aka Father of Vash from Dad Needs to Talk podcast. He says we have another season. We have another season full of long-awaited anime adaptations. A few mystery/thrillers on my radar, but I have to pick Heavenly Delusion. The Japanese name is that one that Tel said earlier. I have faith the others will pick some of my other highly anticipated shows. Interesting. He says the main characters in Galaxy Next Door looks like an adult version of Angel Next Door. I used to get them mixed up all the time. He's Father of Vash says. Oh, interesting. Okay. Scuba Steve says, oh no, I already read his. Yeah, they say my home hero is, I think, their most anticipated.
Mm-hmm.
And then they say also To Your Eternity season 3 was just announced, which I don't think anybody on this podcast is excited for, unfortunately.
Season 2 is
Yeah. The whole series is Anyway, hey, our homie TCB _ NYC says, give me 1 second. But he says, Heavenly Delusion is probably going to be my sleeper pick from what the little I've seen of it, not counting the returning. And he says, my clueless first friend and Galaxy Next Door for Slice of Life, Magical Service and Magical Destroyers for my action. My home hero sounds interesting. And Oshi no Ko, enough said. Yeah, no, thank you on that Oshi no Ko stuff. I'll leave that to you. I'll let you give me the updates on that, TCB and Intel.
Is that the orchestra one?
No, that's the idol one.
Oh, I ain't gonna watch that. I'm not saying that. I'm just not watching it this time.
Hey, Black Damzilla says Dead Mount Death Play is my sleeper. There's a lot of big returning names that I'm excited for. He says what's that? What's the Boji one again?
What you mean?
What's that show called again? He used the Japanese name for it. Ranking of Kings. Ranking of Kings coming back.
Oh, okay. You said bougie show?
I said Boji.
Oh, I thought you said bougie. Okay.
But I'll go with Mashal, Magic and Muscles. Everybody I've come across that is reading it raves about it. I'm curious to see what Meathead Harry Potter is on. Oh no, that just made me not interested.
We can't choose that as our sleeper regardless, bro.
King Teliano says, bro said one, like I'm gonna listen to him. That's crazy. It really do be on.
It be on sometimes, bro.
The homie Huey, aka Huey TJ2 says, my sleeper is my home hero, and my most anticipated is Dr. Stone, Reign of Kings, Demon Slayer, and Mashal. I like those. That's a good list. Mine is Dr. Stone. No, I'm just playing. I'm excited for that too. Let's see here. Hey, Rob J says, I got a cheat skill in another world and became unrivaled in the real world too. The isekais with the long names end up being super fun and hilarious. I'm looking forward to this. That's a good one, Rob J. Adult name Rob, who don't follow us. I'm not going to read yours. Shout out to you though. We appreciate it. Saphir, the homie Saphir, Patreon producer, says Yamada Kun to level 99, hoping it's kind of like bottom tier Tomozaki, which bottom tier Tomozaki is really good, but I don't think it will be. Fear because it's a shoujo. Those are more so catered to the women, so we'll see though. Ked to Pro, another producer from Chaotic Culture Podcast and Shogo High. Oh, Rob J is also from Shogo High as well. He says, I'm excited for a few things. Looking forward to Hell's Paradise for my Dark series and Mashal for my Meathead purposes. Think my sleeper will be Oshi no Ko, my idol's child. And I'm excited to see the return of Rich from Mercury. Wow, this is probably one of the more unique ones.
I'm excited we got some Meathead stuff this season.
Yeah, the actual Meathead stuff. That's the crazy part. That's something we're not necessarily used to because the Meathead shit has been vacant in the winter season. Yeah. Actually vacant. No, we ain't have. When was the last one we had?
No, I'm saying we normally have Meathead in every season.
That's true.
But this season we didn't
winter
have
specifically
nothing worthwhile that was Meathead that we wanted to watch.
Yeah, what was it? Revenger?
But My Hero hasn't been Meathead. It's been,
and that's not winter, so that can't even count.
Yeah, it's nothing for the winter. So it's good to have it back.
It is have options too,
right?
And thank y'all so much for writing. We appreciate y'all. There's maybe some ideas I can take for finding my sleeper. To be honest, I still have no idea, bro.
I high key think that one day, one of these seasons, we gotta grade our followers sleepers, like actually see how good their sleepers turned out to be.
Yeah, bookmark it.
You chose some bad sleepers, my guy.
Shit, we're gonna do that now. I'm about to bookmark all of these tweets. Yeah, I'm gonna bookmark all of the tweets that y'all said, and we're gonna come back. We're gonna revisit this and find out what y'all sleepers was.
If they held up or if they even lasted, because we gotta hold them accountable too.
Definitely,
y'all ain't watching our sleepers. Y'all listening to us talk about our sleepers, y'all not even watching y'all's. That's not fair.
So to explain to y'all, I mean, for those of you that don't know, the uninitiated, when we pick sleepers, that's a show that we have to watch all the way through. Okay, we can't, no matter what, even, no matter how bad or how good they are, we have to watch them all the way through, and we kind of judge each other's sleepers based off of what we chose. I am kicking Tail's ass if you want to score it, I guess, when it comes to like the sleepers and stuff, because I've pretty much missed. I don't think I have missed, have I?
That night vampire one. That's the only one you missed.
Night vampire.
Call of the night. Call of the night.
That was my sleeper. That's right. Yep, I did.
Yeah, you missed.
That was definitely a miss for sure. A mistake, if you will.
But he been beating my ass. He not lying.
Yeah, I don't think other than that I have any other ones that that really is bad. So I'm still bookmarking everybody's. I'm pretty much done here. Definitely gonna grin on Crystal's ass if Galley Next Door is bad. I don't think it will be. All right. Let's go, Tell. Make sure you write this down.
I got it right here in the notes.
Okay.
So you want to go first? You gonna go first in your sleeper?
Fucking no, bro. I don't know what my
you don't know how many you got? You got like 3 in the chamber. You gonna
1,
pick 3?
2. I'm not gonna say what they are because I'm only picking one.
Mm-hmm.
So, shit, bro.
Because I got my one in my head. I'm looking at it. I'm just not sure yet.
Okay. Well, you've got your one in your head, bro. You're gonna have to go
all
before me then. Because I'm
all right. Here we go. All right.
It's a big deal for us, y'all. For those of you that don't know.
So I'm putting it in the notes now.
What you about to make me watch?
All right. Summon to Another World for a second time.
Wow, I was not expecting that. Interesting. Fuck. Okay. 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 It's a comedy. Ugh, that's gonna be. Sorry for the pregnant pause. I'm kind of going through. That's an interesting choice. Oh fuck, man. All right, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go with Crystal, A Galaxy Next Door.
I figured you was gonna pick that one.
Yeah, it's always got to be a slice of life for me. I always got to bring a slice of life when it comes to the sleepers. When you don't, right? Like one of us got to do it. I feel like. Mm-hmm. And while I probably, if you would have chose a slice of life, I probably would have went the cheat skill.
That was my other choice.
Yeah, but I think a nice slice of life to balance this out would be nice. To be honest, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I thought you were gonna choose My Home Hero. I feel like you were. I feel like that's a.
I didn't even read the synopsis for that, bro.
That's the one that you.
It's like Buddy Daddies. I ain't. It's good. It's cool. If I pick it up, I'm gonna pick it up. But
or this one, Heavenly Delusion.
I'm gonna watch Heavenly Delusion anyway. I had to go. I wasn't sure I was gonna watch, so I had to give something a chance.
Yeah, so it was either gonna be that, the Cheap Magician one, or my other slice of life one was gonna be the Dangers of My Heart.
Yeah, and I also didn't want to pick anything that everybody was talking about. Like Heavenly Delusion. Hearing that people are hyped to get it, animated and stuff. I was like, yeah, I don't want to choose that then. Not choosing Matt because that's too popular already.
Yeah, I didn't even know about any of these before literally today when I put out that tweet. Because I'm not really on Twitter, so I guess that would explain why. But yeah, that's all right. We set in stone. This, to be fair, okay, I like this spring. It's tempered. It feels like it can go either way. It can either be really, really bad or really, really good. Looks like for the most part, it's going to probably be average, at least.
Yeah, I feel like we got some stuff in here that makes it average out. Like some stuff should hopefully be really good. Like Demon Slayer obviously is going to be what we expect to be
carry.
Good.
Yep.
Ancient Magus Bride, we expect it to be good. Even like Dr. Stone, we expect it to be above average,
Praying.
So I'm saying, like, because even the last season, I don't think the last season of Dr. Stone was like a 6, it wasn't bad. it was like average to above average, you know.
I will put it
So
at a 6. I would. I think
yo,
that's the exact score I gave it. By the way,
Polo was like the fight wasn't enough, bro. It wasn't enough.
what fight? Anyway,
The
it wasn't a fight.
so we got some stuff in here that looks like it's gonna be pretty good. We got stuff here that might be really bad. So
Oh, I didn't even see this one.
Pretty average.
Oh, the art style looks a little different here.
What is my home hero?
That's the one about the dude that kills the daughter's boyfriend who's trying to kill her. I don't know. It don't seem that interesting to me. But Scuba Steve said it will be. He said the synopsis got him because of the probably the crime that's involved with that.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. This one right here.
What's up?
Goddess Cafe Terrace. Hayato has been accepted into Tokyo Zoo's on his first try. Receiving news of his grandmother's death, he returns to his childhood home, Cafe Terrace Familia, for the first time in 3 years and find 5 strange girls who claim to be his grandmother's family. Hayato's unexpected life is in a seaside town with these 5 girls is fated to begin here. Oh shit. Another I gotta pick my waifu type of situation. Add that to planning, cause yeah. Sorry, that caught me off guard. I wasn't expecting to see something like that there. All right, I think that's good, right? We good there?
Yeah, we good.
We're gonna take this quick break, and when we come back, we're gonna cover My Hero Academia and Angel Next Door Spoils Me Rotten. Tell, you got something else? You look like you was fixing to say something.
Nah, it's just I'm trying to figure out what some of these shonen looking anime don't have synopsis. Like what's going on?
Yeah,
clearly y'all got a synopsis.
True. We'll be right back after these. And welcome back to episode 195 on Mic Check Waifu. Make sure you follow us on Twitter at Mic Check Waifu, on Instagram at Mic Check Waifu, and on TikTok at Mic Check Waifu. Join our Facebook group, and like our fan page, which over almost 10,000 of you already do. We appreciate that. Means a lot. We're going to spoil my hero, episode 23. An Angel Next Door, episode 10. Yeah, man, my hero, bro. It was a phenomenal episode, man. Been using phenomenal a lot, but it's only because it's warranted.
I ain't even gonna hold you. When I watched this episode, I was like, this is my favorite episode of My Hero to date. This was definitely it felt like a very good culmination and buildup of everything from episode 1 to here. I enjoyed the fuck out of this episode, bro. I ain't gonna cap. I did cry. I dropped a tear. I was like, damn.
Duck tear. Yeah, no, I did too. I'm not gonna hold you. I did too.
It was a lot, man. This is probably the most I've talked so far for My Hero episode. But yeah, bro, this episode really got me. It was from beginning to end. It was everything I wanted for this actual display. I didn't even think I wanted this fight to last this long, but I'm so happy that it did.
It looked phenomenal. I bet it turned out better seeing everything in the actual motion than what you read. Because there's no way you can get what you got from this episode by reading it. There's no fucking way.
This was so much better. Yeah. So much better. When I read it, I didn't feel none of that. I didn't feel nothing. But watching it like this, oh my God. The music when they had the You Say Run come in.
Finally, bro.
The slow orchestral build, and then it gets to that motivate. I'm like, yeah, they messing with me, man.
They finally brought back You Say Run. I think this is the first time, maybe second time the entire season that You Say Run has been played, which fucking drives me crazy because it's so important to the series that it was a beautiful. I think when You Say Run came on is when my thug tear fell down. I'm like, damn.
But they had to bring it in because they talked about Deku when he saved Bakugo that time and stuff like that. They had to bring in the fact that that's what Deku do. He just runs to wherever the problem is. That's what he has to do. So I'm just like,
oh, that build was fucking phenomenal, bro. If YouTube wouldn't nuke us, I'd be playing it right now. But we already got a couple of episodes of this podcast blocked on YouTube. I think it was like 174 or something like that. It's just completely blocked because of Precipice of Defeat. Whenever you put YouTube music on, like anime music on YouTube, it's just immediately a wrap. So, but man, I have to say, this shit continues to get better. I cannot wait to see next week because to see how the people are treating Witch. Again, what I'm liking about My Hero is that you can understand where these people are coming from. Like they know that All for One is after him, or All for One is after him. So like, why put him in this situation to where we're here? So why would you bring that here as well? Which 100% makes sense. But also, they don't know that he's the strongest one that can possibly protect them. So having him not there is probably more dangerous than having them there. So, it's kind of damned if you do, damned if you don't kind of situation.
Yeah.
That I think is very important for the people to understand. I hope they understand eventually, but still, I can't wait to see what's going to happen next. Uraraka finally going to be doing something. She's been fucking useless this entire season.
She had a talk with Toga.
Yeah, that shit was okay. But not really helpful. I don't think.
At all. Not even a little bit.
Yeah, when you really think about it. I think she did the opposite of help in that particular situation. But still, like I'm looking forward to seeing what comes of that. Do you think she's a part of that community? Like she's in a UA right now? Toga, that is? Wait, I won't ask you that. You know, never mind.
No, I sincerely don't know. I don't know. She doing Toga stuff.
That's why. Okay, that's my thought. I thought maybe she should be in there. I hate fucking talking about My Hero with people who read it. It's just so fucking pointless. But look, I'm looking forward to it, man. It was a fantastic episode. One of the better ones. I don't think it was as good as the episode I thought was the best, which I think was 2 episodes ago.
That's completely fair. That's completely fair.
But this one's also phenomenal. Yeah, very, very much so. Very, very good. I don't think My Hero can miss if they continue at this pace. That's the thing. That's key, man. I think that's totally key. It's the pacing of the season that's made it so spectacular. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't think.
And they only messed up, like you said, on that like little switch around and maybe one other episode.
And one other episode. I don't even know.
I know the 2 episodes needed to be switched.
Yeah. That's definitely one where they messed up.
But I'm not sure about anything else. But maybe like one episode was like okay.
Okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah. No, it's unbelievable how good this shit is, man. It's unbelievable. I feel bad because there's not much really I could say about how good it was. I fucking love the Bakugo, him apologizing. That was good. Does that make Bakugo likable? No. I still don't like him. But I thought that was dope that he managed to apologize. You know what I mean?
You know, there's people out here who love Bakugo, but yeah.
I know a few of them.
It was very good to see like
maturity.
That humanity in him, not the King Explosion murder. Like
so stupid.
Him being real about what he is. Like I was jealous of you, but felt superior to you. Now I'm jealous of you and want to be better because you're better, kind of thing. You know, that progress. I do love that every single time, and I always like that out of his character specifically because he was that natural asshole in the beginning, and kind of seeing him stay an asshole but getting as a better growth in himself. But yeah,
you want to know what got me to shed my thug tear though?
What was it?
Funny enough, man, it wasn't even the Bakugo. I thought that was dope. It was Froppy, man.
Was that what it was?
I think it was Froppy, bro. I don't know what it was about her that just was like, aw.
Nah, it was the class president for me. When he got there.
Shit, no, that was it too. That was it too. I forgot. I didn't even know he was even a part of that until they put it. Yeah, no, you're right. That was it too. That was another one. Froppy got me just shed his thug tear, and then the class president when he Ingenium when he popped up, definitely got me too for sure. She was just Froppy was just so sad. She's like, I'm not going to cry this time, but I'm like, but I am, motherfucker. I am. You got me.
Hey, they got us with that episode big time.
It was a really good episode. It was really fucking good. It was good to just see Class 1A just doing their damn thing again too. Like it's been so long. We haven't even seen them like when they're in this particular stage of their hero careers where they do shit now. You know what I'm saying? Like they do shit.
And this is technically like a 2 to 3 month separation. So they haven't seen what Deku can do, and now they've been practicing still, you know.
Yeah, and they were briefed. They were briefed a little, but because Bakugo knew about the 4th and the 5th and all that
fourth
shit.
And the 6th.
4th and 6th, yeah. We still ain't seen the first or the second. What was it, the second? Yeah.
The second was the first one that we saw. That's the Black Whip dude.
Okay. He was the second? You sure?
I'm pretty sure.
No. The first two. No. The first two, either the first one is the one with the momentum shit, where he builds up the shit and he blasts off. I don't know what the other guy is. He was after him. Or before. Either or.
The first is All for One's brother. He don't have a quirk.
They don't count him, though.
No, I mean, I guess maybe not. I'm
not
sure.
No, they don't count him. They count
everybody but him.
Yeah. So it's whatever those dudes dressed in the green are. Those two together, you know, they knew each other. I think they were first and the second.
The kinetic energy and then the smoke. I think.
No. Smoke was like 5th or something. But we don't know what that other guy is yet.
Yeah, we know that he has the kinetic. Well, the one was a kinetic energy. We don't know what the other one is.
I want to fucking know so bad. Don't tell me, you stupid tail. I hate you. Anyway.
Don't know.
Yes, you do know.
I sincerely don't know. We have not seen it yet.
Even in a manga?
Yes.
What the fuck? I'm flabbergasted right now.
I don't know, bro. They ain't showed us yet. When I tell you I don't know, it's because I actually don't know.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so it's got to be something special.
Something crazy there.
Something ridiculous.
Damn, y'all got to be almost done there in the manga, right?
Damn near. Anyway. It's right there. It's right there at the end. We've been seeing some crazy stuff.
And we don't know what the final one is. That's insane. And that's weird. All right. Moving on to a very special anime that's close to my heart that I feel so happy for the people who's watching this straight through. Or will be able to watch it straight through. And that's Angel Next Door, Spoiling Me Rotten. If you're able to watch this binge-wise, you are in the most incredible place that there ever was, okay? Because this show is good. And I'm fucking tired of stopping when we stop. Because every time we stop, I'm just like when it came to More Than a Married Couple, but not lovers. I just want more, man. I need more.
Our Angel this episode got a little pushy, bro.
Straight up. Straight up.
Crazy.
She might as well say I love you. You know what I'm saying?
Might as well go ahead and tell bro to stop playing with her.
Bro, that whole class situation blew me, bro. I was embarrassed for him. I'm like, oh shit, did she really just do that? I was blushing and shit. Like it was me.
But so I love how she does handle stuff though, in general. Like, especially with him, she's very direct, very open. Like, yo, this is what I want. Or not even necessarily this is what I want, but like, hey, right now, it doesn't matter what you ask for. I'm in the mood to do whatever. And it's like, he's not catching it. He's not catching what she's putting down. He like,
yeah, because you got to remember, well, from the very beginning, they talked about how he's just not going to take advantage of his position.
And I perfectly understand that, but bro, sometimes you just need that back massage.
Man, listen, or something. Was she about to say let's sleep together, bro? She totally was.
She definitely was about to say that.
But not like in a necessarily sexual manner, but like go to sleep in the same bed, obviously. Which would be fire, bro. Oh, it's almost over, man.
Big progress with our characters.
Big progress.
The resolution has to be them together, though. It has to be.
And then that's the end. It's over. We don't get no aftermath. No Tonikawa over the moon kind of situation.
I don't need aftermath. I need peace.
No, I need more. It's like you know what I'm saying? Like this just proves to me that you can do a full anime about love in Tonikawa Over the Moon. Proves to me that you can do a full anime about love, people be in love, and it just be a show. You know what I'm saying? They just constantly do shit. I don't even know. Like it could carry them being in a relationship can carry another 12.
I agree, because they're still finding out each other, you know, and that's what makes it enjoyable, because it's like it feels almost like every other anime we watch that has a couple, they're very rarely finding out about each other, and that's probably what makes More Than a Married Couple so good as well.
That's true,
because our relationship couple is still finding out information about each other, and that's what makes this so good. Because yes, they end up in a relationship and we get another season and it's called the same thing, but they're actually together. The beauty in it is that they still have plenty of time to find out about each other, what they like more and more, and that's what has given us this position to develop all this love for these characters.
Absolutely. Bro, it's again, I keep saying this, the manga is still releasing, which makes me so happy that we can possibly get more, because there's 2 episodes left.
We'll get more.
2 episodes, we have to. Like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. Okay, when this ends, I'm gonna read 1 chapter, just 1. After, like, you know how you could look up, where does this take place after the anime ends? I'm gonna look up just that 1 chapter, and I'm gonna just read 1 chapter. Okay, just 1, and just to see if it. Yeah, maybe you're right.
You gotta read like 2 or 3, bro.
Let me just do 1, okay, and see where I'm at. Hold on, relations, adaptation, manga finished. Oh, is this like a side thing? Oh, it's just a little side chapter. Okay, never mind. I was nervous. Yeah,
bro.
pregnant pause. Yeah, I'm down to just read at least one chapter just to see if it has some continuations. Where it goes, what happens. I want to see some fucking time skips. I want to see some colleges. Dude, there's so much that we could do here.
Oh yeah, we a time skip would be solid. Actually, like them going from, or let's just say they go to college.
Yeah. Natural, not necessarily a time skip, but natural progression.
Right.
Wait, are they? I'm in their final year of high school.
I believe so. This will be like the final semester.
Oh, yeah, bro. I don't know what to do, man. I don't know what to do.
Polo has fallen in love with his sleeper.
I have, man. I forgot it. Yeah, I forgot how. Like, all right, I will say this: gut checks. You think he taking her home to his hometown?
Yes, and I think that we already came to this conclusion though. But by either this next episode or the episode after, he just ask officially like, "Yo, will you be my girl?"
I still think we need that conflict, and by conflict I mean some other girls trying to hit on him.
Not this season.
Yeah, man, we have to. Because what is
but that's gonna be the driving factor. That might be it though, because if they go back to his town,
childhood friend type situation.
that's gonna be conflict. They're gonna beef,
and not even necessarily beef, but like,
compete for him, his attention.
Yeah,
and that's what it's gonna be.
Yeah.
You gave me that gut check. I appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem.
What's the gut check, brother?
literally, my gut check is either him going back home and a childhood best friend, or him seeing his old friend and his old friend trying to hit on her, and then he popping off on him for doing that creepy shit to her. You know what I'm saying? That could be one. I should fucking write a manga, bro. Or it could be that the childhood best friend, if they go to his hometown. Because we got his backstory, right? His backstory it's kind of sad, really sad actually, because he's such a good dude, man. And that's what I hate to see. I hate to see shit like that where good people get done wrong. I guess that's why we were like the way we were in high school. But
right,
it was so sad, and I kind of want to see him go back and just not necessarily get revenge, but just show the fuck out. It's me, bruh. It's me.
I mean, he started working out, so maybe when they get there.
Yeah, he did. He did start going for a run too. That's funny. He said he got to be able to stand next to her. My homie, man. Amine is great. He might be top 10.
He needs that pride boost, that not even just like pride, that self-confidence, that because that he has self-efficacy. He knows he can do it, but he needs the confidence to go with it, bro. You already scored the angel. You won. Now you just need to act like you got it like that.
Right. So, funny enough, the average score was at the beginning, it's like a 71. It's all the way up to an 86 now. 83, 86. So, looking good, man. Looking good. I'm shocked it's not higher, to be honest. Oh, do you think, all right, last question before we dip. Mm-hmm. Do you think the popular dude, Yuta Kitawaki, do you think he interested in the angel? And he's like jealous of the current situation?
Yeah, for sure.
It feels like that, don't it?
I think everybody is interested in the angel. Like even the girls, that's just kind of like her role. Like everybody has eyes on her, but the guys, especially him, because he feels like, I guess what is that? Like he feels like he gets everything, or he should have everything, right?
No, he doesn't seem like that though. He seems like a genuine nice guy, but I do think he is quite jealous.
We'll see. Maybe that could be another conflict.
Because I don't really think he wants. Maybe he likes him. That could be a thing. You never know.
It could be.
Because he, ever since he gave him that bag, he was all super friendly with him and shit. No, that could be the case. And he ain't really fucking with them girls like that. Even though he got 1 million of them.
Yeah. You know what? You might be onto something.
Guess we'll find out when we find out.
Could be in the next season.
Oh, it could be in the next season. Bruh, listen. I'm ready for Angel Next Door. More Angel Next Door. Again, I didn't even look at this. Let me see how many chapters is it.
This is a beautiful series, bro. You chose a great sleeper as usual, but
thank you.
It's a great one.
Let's see. Looking at this, it doesn't say how many chapters. It just says releasing. Oh, changes to manga staff. Yeah, why doesn't it say how many chapters? That irritates me. I think this might go into my top 10.
Really?
Let me look.
I kind of felt like you were feeling that. I definitely felt like.
Let me look at my top. Yeah, I think so. Because this can take the place of like Golden Time. While Golden Time emotionally brought more out of me, this can definitely replace Golden Time. I fucking love Golden Time though. It's an emotional fucking bitch, but it's a good show. I do think this is more of a cheery type thing. You know what I mean? Or maybe I keep Golden Time and then move Astro Lost in Space out finally. As much as I love that show.
Yeah, I mean, it's not necessarily your personal favorite. Just a really good show.
Really good show. And actually, it was one of my personal favorites, to be fair. I'm at Polo Born Flower now on social media.
I'm at King Teliano on all social media.
For now. You can follow our social medias at Mike Check Waifu on Twitter and at Mike Check Waifu on Instagram and TikTok. And as always, Mike Check.
My brother.